everybody, I've been asked to tell you my story tonight. Unfortunately I can't come on to the training live because I'm at work, but I just thought I'd do a quick recording of my story. So hopefully some of you will find it interesting. It may not be the most glamorous of stories, but I'll try my best. So my name's Danielle. I joined Arbon in June this year, at the end of June. I work as a GP and I'm becoming increasingly more and more stressed, increasingly more and more overworked, not getting home until really late at night, struggling to see my family, etc. I'm also getting married in 5 months and started to look into what I could do to really improve my health and my work-life balance so that I could stand on my wedding day and feel healthy and happy. I was just feeling exhausted all the time and just felt like I looked exhausted. So I joined a group on Facebook called Alternative Careers for Doctors, and I started chatting to a few people on there. I came across somebody called Sabaya, who had just signed up to Arbon. So she sent me a video, she sent me her launch video explaining what it was all about, and told me a little bit about what she knew about it so far, but she was very much a newbie as well, so it was quite interesting to speak to somebody who had literally just started and had some of the same fears as me. I watched the video at home and was just kind of blown away by the positivity of Claire Westmoreland, who did the video with Sabaya, and I thought, actually, I'm surrounded by quite negative people all of the time at work because we're all so run down and so fed up. It was just so refreshing to see someone positive and to hear some positive stories, so I just decided to join. I didn't think about it too much, I just kind of took the leap of faith and joined. 24 hours after I joined, I had a sudden panic and ran Arbon and said, I don't think I can do this, can I cancel my membership? I messaged Sabaya saying I'm panicking, I can't, I can't invest loads of money. I've just watched a video which says I need to invest loads of money, and she really reassured me, and I just suddenly thought, actually, I am just going to give it a go because I need to do something. I can't continue to work the way I'm working at the moment. I can't see myself working like this in 5 years' time if I want to have children in the future, etc. So I just thought, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go for it. The first month, it was interesting to see people's responses. So some people were really supportive. Some people thought I joined a cult and were really sort of hesitant, mainly my really close friends. But I did a product event at my mum's house, and 2 of my really good friends from school came, and some of my mum's friends, and they were all absolutely blown away by the products. So my 2 friends said that they were really sceptical before they came along, and actually they were really impressed by the products and loved the products, especially the Genius pads. So that really helped because I started to sort of realise that actually the products are amazing, and I need to keep selling them because they're so amazing. So I started talking to everyone at work. I took in a load of my products at work, and my mum was absolutely won over by the products, so she started telling everyone she knows. She told all her friends, people she met on dog walks, people in the hairdressers. My mum literally started doing Arbon for me. And before I knew it, loads of people were wanting to find out more just from me speaking to them. I started wearing all the makeup and I started getting compliments on my mascara, lipstick, my skin. So many people commented on how good my skin looked because of, I think mainly because of the Genius pads. And it was through all of that suddenly I just got loads and loads of interest, but I had to keep working at it. I had to keep contacting people, telling people more. I started a Facebook page and regularly updated it, but I also sort of took some of my medical knowledge and went down the route of using some medical knowledge to influence people and help people understand what they put on their skin, what they don't put on their skin, educate people really, talk to people about things like mineral oil in their products, tallow in their lipsticks, and people were just horrified and really interested to find out more. I then decided to do the 30-day challenge, and that just absolutely spiraled the interest. So many people were interested in what I was doing. I blogged about the 30-day challenge, and that just not necessarily, people didn't necessarily want to do the challenge. It just got people realising that Arbon wasn't just about lipstick, and got really people just much more interested in it in general. And I've realised that people were following my Facebook page and looking at my posts, but not actually interacting, so not liking things, etc. Because I'd then see people and they'd comment on things, and I thought, oh, I didn't think you were actually, interested. So I think having a very active Facebook page really helped. But then last month, in the lead up to Christmas, it just sort of spiraled. More and more people that I'd spoke to started telling people they knew. I did a couple of more product parties and people were just absolutely loving it. And I just really, really went for it. I was trying to sort of talk to at least 10 people a day about Arbon. I started messaging people who I'd messaged right at the beginning who hadn't replied. I messaged them again and just said, just wanted to let you know that I'm still doing this. It's going really well. I'm loving it. Let me know if you're interested at all. And more people got back to me because they'd seen that for a few months I'd actually continued to do what I'd said I was going to do. And they could see that I was sort of achieving quite a lot because I was writing about things on my Facebook page, and it just really sort of, people got a lot more interested. So at the end of last month, so in the end of October, I successfully qualified into district manager, which was really exciting for me. It's definitely, the hard work is still to come. It's definitely not now you sit back and put your feet up. I realised that I definitely need to keep going and keep pushing and keep sort of talking to people about it. But I'm not a pushy salesperson. That just isn't in my personality. And I think that the great thing about Arbon is that the products do sell themselves, and it's not about being a pushy salesperson. And it's what I've done is I've used what I've learned through the Arbon products to educate people about what they do and don't do to themselves, put on their skin, etc. And I think that is what has really helped me to get people interested. So yeah, I think I've still got a lot to learn, but that's kind of how I've got to the position I've got to now, and I hope it continues to grow. So I hope you found that interesting in some way, or helpful for anyone who's just started out. It's definitely not an easy ride. It's definitely not something that you can just sort of sign up, sit back and let it all happen. You have to put the work in, you have to put some effort in. But I did it in the midst of my ridiculously busy job. I'm constantly away on weekends doing various bits and pieces, get in at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I'm always on the go. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. Thank you for listening. Thanks.